So let's talk about some coins that sold for ridiculous amounts of money. The first one is the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar. Now, these may sit atop the rankings of the most expensive coins ever sold, at least for now. Some experts believe that it was the first silver dollar struck by the U.S. Mint. The front features a profile of Lady Liberty with flowing hair, while reverse shows an American eagle. Fewer than 1,800 of these things were ever produced, and one expert puts the number of remaining ones in circulation or out there amongst collections at around 125 of them. The coin featured in this image sold at auction in 2013 for $10 million. The next one is the 1787 Brasher doubloon. The Brasher doubloon was made by Ephraim Brasher, who was a New York City goldsmith and silversmith. This was made in the late 1700s. The front of the coin shows a state seal with a rising sun, while the reverse shows the American eagle with a shield. The coin is already rare, but certain versions of it have fetched a variety of prices depending on a variety of characteristics. Back in 2011, a sale saw a version of the doubloon with Brasher's signature EB on the breast go for $7.4 million. More recently, in 2018, another doubloon with the signature EB on the bird's wing went for more than $5 million. And a third one, only last year in 2021, saw another Brasher doubloon sell for $9.3 million. The third one is the 1787 Fugio cent. The Fugio cent hasn't set the kind of astronomical record as the first ones we talked about, but it can still be a pricey collectible, and it is one with a history that's really interesting. The Fugio cent, also known as the Franklin cent, after founding father Benjamin Franklin, may have been the first coin circulated in the newly formed United States. The coin shows a sun and a sundial with the Latin motto Fugio, suggesting the sun and time are flying. At the bottom, the coin says "Mind your business," an invocation for the bearer to literally pay attention to their business affairs. The reverse of the coin has the motto "We are one," with 13 links in a chain to symbolize America's first 13 states. You can buy a Fugio cent for just a few $100s, which makes it relatively accessible to most people, but some of them in high grade can sell for around $10,000. The next one on the list is the 723 Umayyad gold dinar. The 723 Umayyad gold dinar is not only hard to say, but is one of the most prized Islamic coins, and is one struck from gold mined at a location owned by the Caliph. The coin bears the marking "Mine of the Commander of the Faithful," and it's the first Islamic coin to mention a location in Saudi Arabia. In 2011, the coin fetched 3.7 million pounds, or about $6 million US, at auction. The second most expensive ever sold at auction in general. In 2019, another version of the coin was sold for the same amount in pounds, but the dollar value came to about $4.8 million. At number 5, the 1343 Edward III florin. This is an absolutely beautiful coin, another one of the world's most expensive coins. The 1343 Edward III florin is just one of 3 such gold coins to be even in existence. 2 examples are housed in the British Museum in London, both of which were found in the River Tyne in 1857. The third coin was found by a prospector with a metal detector in 2006. So it goes to show that these things are still out there, just hidden right in the earth. The front of the coin shows King Edward III on his throne with 2 leopards' heads on either side, while the reverse of the coin shows the Royal Cross inside a quatrefoil. This coin is also known as a double leopard. The coin found in 2006 was sold at auction for £480,000, or roughly $850,000 US, a record at the time for a British coin in general, and it's now estimated to be worth around $7 million. The sixth coin on our list is the 1943 Lincoln Head Copper Penny. Now, most of you collectors out there, especially for Lincoln cents, are very familiar with this coin. The 1943 Lincoln Head Copper Penny is interesting and super valuable. While they were normally made out of copper and nickel, pennies in the US needed the metals for the war efforts, so the mint started using steel to produce the coin, but it mistakenly still struck a batch of them with copper, potentially because the blanks remained in the press when the mint began making the new steel pennies. They estimate that about 40 of these exist, though some say it's closer to 20 examples that actually remain. While a regular steel 1943 Lincoln penny might fetch you 30 to 40 cents, one of these coins that's a copper version can fetch you around $200,000, as seen in 2019 at an auction. The record sales price for one of these coins was $1.75 million. At number 7 is the 2007 $1 million Canadian gold maple leaf. Now, this one might not be as apt to be on the list, but the $1 million Canadian gold maple is a coin that's a novelty coin. This coin is massive and tips the scales at a whopping 100 kilograms, or almost 220 pounds. Only 6 of the nearly pure gold coins have ever been made as of February 2022, and each has a face value of $1 million. They were used as a promotional showpiece for the Mint's 1-ounce gold maple leaf coins. One of these coins was sold at auction in 2010 for 3.27 million euros, or just over $4 million US. At number 8, the 1913 Liberty Head V nickel. Now, I think everybody can appreciate V nickels. It's amongst the rarest coins in general. The US Mint struck the Liberty V nickel from 1883 to 1913, but just a reputed 5 coins were minted in the final year. Since the year 2000, specimens of the coin have hit the auction block only a handful of times and fetched multiple millions of dollars in each sale. One version reportedly sold for $4.15 million in 2005, and then another one was sold in 2007 for $5.1 million. The last on this list at number 9 is Morgan silver dollars. Now, I absolutely love Morgan silver dollars. They're one of my favorite coins, if not my favorite coin next to Nova Constellacios. Morgan silver dollars aren't especially rare unto themselves. The great thing about Morgan, it's not just a beautiful item with a solid feel, but it's also a 90% silver coin. Now, a regular Morgan should fetch at least $20, which is a baseline, given its silver content and the price of the precious metal. However, the following Morgan examples can bring in quite a bit more money if you're able to get a hold of one. These are the 1893 S Morgan, the 1901 Morgan, the 1889 Carson City Mint Morgan, the 1884 S Morgan, and the 1893 O Morgan. Each of these coins could bring in more than $100,000 and have been sold at auction for over $550,000 over the last few years. Let me know what you think about these crazy valuable coins from all over the world, and I'll see you in the next video.